a team livery, you can do one, yeah, you can do a base one, and everybody can, well, yeah, they can put their own personalised decals on, or their own door number, and this, that, and the other. So you haven't got to sit there and go on.
Just quickly, Spike. 1258,
Yep.
300.
That sounds about right.
Fair enough. I'm in. Well, I'm bound to be in.
Quad.
I have hashed together a 3-minute livery featuring 3 random sponsors that I don't even know if I actually copied onto the other side. Create new.
Right, hang on. Right, spectate. Here we go. Where are we?
I'm not even in yet. Chill. Oh god, infield day. Okay. If you insist.
Go on, Wacky, there's a 116 in you.
Have I driven infield
I know that
A?
was close.
No, close, aye.
I don't remember driving infield A since, like, the first 2 days of GT7. Like, I must have driven it at some point because it must have been on some of the missions or something, but
Yeah.
I have not driven this in a good year, I'm pretty sure. I'm in violation of the regulations. Oh.
What's your
Am I in
violation?
I've got 574 performance points somehow. What tyres am I meant to be on?
Sport soft.
Yeah, okay. I'm on softs. I've got 1258 and 300 brake horsepower. On what? Sorry? Racing sport? Sport softs.
Yeah.
Huh, okay. What have I done wrong? I've got sport suspension, I've got two-way LSD, which was on the screenshot.
Yeah.
I
Should have the torque sensor in if.
I don't have the diff. Would that add performance
sports
points?
as well.
You should have sports brakes and sports pads.
Oh, I've gone for very spicy brakes. That's the problem. I went for the racing brakes
You got the
instead.
racing ones.
Scheisse. Yeah, but I've got to exit and enter to do that, and no, my luck.
Semi-racing silencer.
I've got everything else. I just forgot that there was an intermediate between normal and racing brakes.
Yeah, that's okay. Easy done, easy fixed.
You say that, but an Irishman's definitely going to sweep in while I'm brake shopping.
Oh no, there's 14 places, so there's 2 more slots left.
Sports brake pads.
Yeah, and sports brake kit.
Where's that? Oh, there it is.
Next section.
I've literally never installed them before. I go whole hog. All or nothing.
Thank you, mate.
Is he getting in? Is he getting in?
So you snuck that time in there, bees?
Yeah, well, you see, I'm a fast bee tonight.
Yeah.
He's buzzing.
He's driving his Hornet.
Oh, fucking hell, it's a 5-minute quali. I forgot that it was that short. I'm going to be flying blind. I did about 5 jillion laps in this car because of a BOP process on sport, but I doubt that's going to cross over. I've still got too many performance points. Okay.
Has it?
No, it's not, because it's got the sports brakes installed. Sports brake system, sports brake pad, semi-racing silencer.
If you scroll all the way to the right, where you can see the engine tuning and bodywork, if you've got anything other than the 3-stage weight reduction, any of the polish ports, high lift cams.
No, I didn't do anything. I bought the car especially. I bought a fresh car and literally just did what you did.
Right, so I've got the same screen up. I've got, you're on 566 EP.
Hold on.
What are you
hold
on?
Sorry, say that again. I wasn't.
I've got 566.52 EP.
I've got 568.12. Maybe the
Right.
Oh, have you got wide tyres?
No, I haven't changed the tyres, dude.
So, street suspension, two-way
That's not it.
LSD.
I've got rid of some power. I really can't be bothered. I'm gonna run less power than everyone else. Seems like a fair trade.
The fact that it lets you, that is, have you done that on the ECU?
I've just installed the power restrictor for 500 credits.
Right, that.
So you can do that in Ray Shop, can't you?
Right. Okay, I didn't realise that.
Yeah, you can on Ray Shop in the main menu. You can install weight adjustment and performance adjustment. So.
Oh yes, you can. I've never scrolled that far across.
I've turned my engine down.
If we'd known that, this whole thing could have been avoided tonight. The blues thing.
What have we found out?
Say again, Joe. CJ, sorry.
Was that what Adam was just talking about? If Blue had bought that earlier, then he could
No,
have
I think Blues was way too far out for that.
Alright.
Why, what could I have potentially bought?
Oh, in the race shop where you buy your
don't-
tyres,
I'll just
you
say
can
now.
get the ballast and the power.
Oh, I did all that.
You don't want to encourage that because people just buy engine parts and make their cars
Yeah.
quicker.
I did all that anyway, I did the ballast thing.
At least those two things will only make your car slower rather than faster.
Yeah, but you can use them to have trick bits
Yeah.
that will make your car faster.
It's alright, as long as everyone's got the same option.
Yes, I guess.
Yeah, it's just it's a shame when you're in the lobby menu, you can't click on when you see the car that each player down the right hand side. It doesn't let you look at their car settings. That'd be
No.
ideal.
Yeah, well, that's honestly that's what killed the game for me is the fact that power and weight isn't visible across the board.
You dick.
Arse.
Because,
It's made a statement.
I spent the entire run up to GT7 getting very, very excited about some of the RSR body kits on the old Porsches and the
Yeah.
GTS bodywork on the Pantera, all of this stuff. I was like, I am immediately doing a late 70s GT grid, and then and then I realised that you can't really do a custom BOP anymore, and then I got very sad.
Oh, fucking hell.
Can't park there, Blue.
Whoa, you made me jump then. suppose I should put my radar on.
Alright, what time we at? Oh, I do believe it's 9 o'clock.
Let's go.
Just in time for me to put in a very slow lap and panic a bit.
Boom.
Hold on, is this now quali? Shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh god. Oh, no.
Strap yourselves in.
Do your worst.
I might-
Good luck, everybody.
Ride.
Indeed.
Yeah, good luck all.
What?
Don't forget
What
this. You could potentially start this again for like 4 or 5 times. Yeah.
Yeah, if I can get out of the pits.
Come on.
Oh,
Ooh. Who's this in an Atari racing livery ahead of me?
that's me.
Nah, that's Brian. That looks cool. Very nice of you.
Yeah, we do have some rather nice liveries on the grid tonight.
We also
Shame
have
Barbie
one.
couldn't make it.
I'll have to do a livery for next week. I was going to do it tonight, but I ended up fucking about with the car.
Well, these old 90s things need a bit of maintenance now, don't they?
Especially these Vauxhalls.
I love how ridiculously long the gears are on this car.
Fuck's sake.
Coming through.
We're not racing yet, Wacky. It's only quali.
But get out me way then.
I'm gonna get this policeman to arrest you.
I can see this isn't going to end well.
Back off, Wacky. No, I'm not.
Cock.
Oh, cock. How did we miss?
Yeah.
You've got the
Or
best
the
view
wheel.
of this.
Oh, save it for next lap.
Oh dear, that's not going to
Sorry,
work.
Spikey.
Oh well, that's me done. Although, might get one more out.
Coming through. Oh, a bit wide.
Was that you, Blue? Sorry.
No, no, it's not me.
Who's in the red car behind me?
Not me.
Me, the American.
Apologies, I didn't even know there was anybody there.
Fuck. That is a nice livery.
Come on, give me that slip, Spikey.
Save for me, bees.
Jeez. Julian is just twerking at me here. Jesus.
Nice. Oh. Sorry, but Sparky.
I saw that, Spikey. You've wiped him out.
Oh, hello.
I shall wait here a moment.
That was his flying lap as well.
They're flying into the barrier.
It's like driving a vaguely turbocharged bed, this car.
Bed knobs and broomsticks.
Well done, Lando.
I was getting very excited. I thought for a minute I was getting pole position off one practice lap.
Show off.
I have been on the game a lot this week, to be fair. Not in this
Bear
car,
with
though.
me just a moment.
Oh, my spine.
Yeah, it should be alright for lap count actually. I'd completely forgot to calculate the lap count, but 15 laps should be about right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be an 18, 19 minute race.
Did Mike not quali?
You
No, he
sitting
said
out.
something about go ahead and race.
Oh, right.
Okay. Oh, was that in message or was that on? Oh, okay, I didn't see that. Right, away we go then.
Good luck, everybody.
Go racing.
Good luck, everyone.
Yeah, they've not been on as much recently.
Yeah. Sticky.
Oh, hello, false start. Wasn't expecting that one.
Like you didn't.
Oh,
New.
Don't like the way it starts the races. It throws you in it too much.
Yeah.
Oh. Sorry, Adam.
Hey up, hey up.
sideways.
Oh,
Saved
it's
it.
all kicky now.
Hello.
Oh, wacky you cheater.
Which, not cheating.
Testing the limits.
Yeah. And this is where I get caught. Oh!
Oh,
Oh,
what's
okay.
going on there?
It's totally wiped out.
I got squeezed, wacky.
I was pushed up against the wall. I had nowhere to go.
Don't worry, I'm still purple.
You're holding it too tight, mate. Biz. Biz.
Oh, Oscar's got the run. Yeah, he hasn't got the room. Oh, damn it. There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Give us that slip.
It was a bit of a slide. The car seems very slow out of corners. Could just be me then.
Sorry, Brian.
It's alright.
I thought you were going to go for me there, Lando. I was compromising my turning. Yeah, I think
Cheers,
that's
Jack.
probably wise.
Chase me.
But I was...
Oh, this is getting cozy.
I think my tyres have gone.
Lol, no. Right, boys, apes together strong. Let's just try and get to bees.
No, definitely not Archie. You're about 50 feet in front of me.
Oh! You're further away from me on my screen than I think you might have actually been. And now I've fucked myself. Oh my god.
My car's gone nuts.
Oh dear, no. I got it. Oh. Is that an incoming Happy Meal I smell? No.
Ooh, I see the feck was you, Lando.
So happy I could just smell nuggets.
All that fighting's let bees get away.
Well,
Oh, he's always got them on.
He's a hazard.
Yeah.
He's faster when his game's paused.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Talk, that be.
I'm going to pay for that one.
You don't sound very
Yeah.
sorry.
10 points though.
I cannot get that corner right.
Jar, you know ahead of working in it?
No, I slid it.
Oh, I thought you were up a wee while ago.
Oops, too deep. I was trying to bypass that corner altogether.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, I want to love this game, but it frustrates me.
Weirdly happy this is still my fastest lap so far.
Nice lap, Bees.
Thank you.
Cool on. So he's definitely forgot to bring his sandbags tonight, didn't he?
Yeah.
Who is whispering that over and over again like a school shooter?
I can't hear nothing.
I can't hear anything.
It might be me. Oh, bollocks, there's a wall there.
Oh, tart happy.
Oh,
Did you
sorry,
turn
I
out then?
It kinda did. Yeah.
I was trying to get your way. I was trying to go right out your way.
You don't never, if you're a slower car, never move out of someone's way. Let them go around you. Rule 1.
Well then. Sorry.
That's fine. It's fine.
There you go. There you go.
I'm not too stressed.
I was trying to do the right thing.
Yeah, it's always better to
And I've
just
done
be
the wrong thing.
predictable.
But it's
Yeah,
all
just
good.
try and be predictable. Oh, actually got the apex.
Oh, damn it.
We're never predictable. You know, seen Braveheart.
I've met some very predictable Scotsmen. Don't paint everyone with the same brush. It's like Jackie Stewart's wardrobe. Let me guess, is it tartan?
That's pretty predictable, I'll give you that.
Tartan and RBS. Did it jump at you, Arch? Fuck it.
I smacked it for you, Arch.
You want paid for it?
As much as we are currently gaining on Sir Buzzlebury McBees, I fear this is too little too late.
I lost 2 seconds on that lap, that's why you're catching.
I know, I was salivating. Please, sir, may I have some more? Turn, you big pseudo-American piece of shit.
Slowly coming back, Arch.
So's Oscar.
Let's have a race for the end.
Ooh. Wait.
It is.
Oh, it is.
The way they're set to random.
Ooh.
Oh,
Pos-
Alright, Tokyo Drift.
My coconuts.
No attack from behind, Lando. You keep on going, I'm following.
Oops.
Go on, Happy, you trip him up. Give me a chance.
And slingshot.
Rapidly running out of
I'm a
laps.
man of my words. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Is that your line through there every time? Interesting. See ya. I was lucky to miss that.
the last lap just got interesting.
Oh, I didn't do that corner very well.
Nor did I, in fairness, Beast.
Oh, that's alright then. So I can see time tumbling.
Yeah, it would have been tumbling a lot more if I'd actually got the apex. Fucked it. If I hadn't fucked that second last corner, I could have had you there.
God, that were a tense last lap, that.
Oh man, that second last corner I turned in far too early and had to get out the throttle completely.
Alright.
Oh, that was close.
Very good job.
Yeah, it was good fun.
Well done, Bees. First winner on GT7 one makes.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah, well done, Bees. Well done,
Yeah.
Bees.
Right, I'm going home now. Oh, I am at home.
Let the sandbagging commence. You beat me by 15 seconds there.
But...
Yes, not pole for the second race.
Right. Let me just save those results.
Oh, see you, Blue. Where have you gone?
Throwing the ukulele at the wall.
Cheers, Flip.
guys. A friend of mine is moving to Belgium at the moment,
Okay.
like as we speak, because he's got a drive in a
Cheers,
championship
Happy.
in Belgium. And apparently Ryanair delayed his flight by 3 hours and then refused to let him on because his bag was too big.
Oh my
The
god.
bag containing his race suit and helmet. So he emptied the bag, put his race suit and helmet on, and he got on the plane.
Oh, brilliant.
Cheers, CJ.
Strong
Nice.
effort. I do like that.
That's very good. Cameron, you nutcase.
Cheers, Arch.
Right, edit event settings. Right, I'm going to need somebody to read me out because it doesn't let us do reverse, so I'm going to set by host.
Oh, you need the results backwards.
Yeah.
Okay,
Cheers,
cool.
Jar. Tips.
I'll do that for you.
Not yet. Just a moment. Let me reset the room. Do-ba-do-ba-do.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, no, mine is just times rather than. Yeah, I haven't got it.
Yeah, so I've posted it in our race control chat. So no memento. Okay. Once everybody's ticked in.
Now I'm saying this quietly because I don't want to get in trouble. I'm tempted to commentate.
Go
However,
on.
myself... Let me finish. However, myself and my wall neighbour are having a bit of a dispute at the moment. A few days ago, she knocked on the door. Or no, sorry, she knocked on the wall at like 10 o'clock because I was talking to someone. And then a couple of nights ago, she was drunk, chatting and yelling down her phone at 4 a.m. Now, I see a difference, but she does not. I don't know.
We shall leave that.
Did you bang on the wall?
Leave that decision entirely up to you.
Don't stoke the fire.
Fuck.
Not with the neighbor, no.
Just lock your door so she can't get in.
Yeah, you guys aren't great at diplomacy.
Diplomacy? What is that?
Whatever do you mean?
That's a word I've never heard before. Tell her to fuck off.
Not in this chat.
Fuck off.
I've never seen her.
Turn her to the wall.
Yeah.
Right. Is Blue ticked in?
No.
Oh no, he's left the party as well.
From
he's
what
joined
I've
the party.
heard,
joined the party.
she sounds a bit Essex.
A bit Essex.
Fair.
I'm back. Just as I left there, the last thing I heard you say was, "It's blue." And I've lost half of the party.
Are you actually in the room?
Yeah, I'm in the room.
Not on my. Not on... What? Hey?
What?
Maybe.
Oh.
There's a time transition as well. Yeah.
Are you ready for the grid?
Yep.
In pole position.
Yes.
Sandbagging bastard.
You're not in the room.
Not showing
Yeah,
you in the room, Blue.
I've just got kicked out now.
Right.
I'm on pole anyway.
Followed by Archie.
Archie.
Right.
The hell is that?
That'll be Archie pulling donuts. How did I guess? I recognise that sound from Thursday.
Quality this.
Right, just still waiting for Blue to enter the room.
He's in it. No.
Can't park there,
On my
bees.
screen is still loading.
Entering now, sir.
Didn't feel a thing.
Ooh, I'm in.
Hey.
Hey.
Right, starting grid. Here we go. Where are you? Blue Likulele. Pole position. Followed by Archie.
Sandbagging started early.
The headlights aren't great, are they?
Right, Blue, grid.
Oh, I haven't got it anymore.
Oh, for crying out loud.
And I got thrown out, didn't I? Hang on.
Could you have a look in the race control chat for it?
I'm on my way, I'm on my way.
I'm on my way, 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 I'm on my way.
GTFU.
I'll say it again. In pole position. Blue. Second is
Followed
Archie.
by Archie. Yes.
Then Tiggs.
Uno Momento. Tiggs.
Then Jar.
Yep.
Flipper.
Flipper. Yep.
Wacky.
Yep.
Oscar. Happy. Spiky.
Yep.
Brian, CJ, Lando.
Oh, well done. Brian, CJ, Lando, and Bees.
Adam. Oh.
Who's currently not entered the room. Well, not entered the race.
Go on,
Not tipped
Beast.
in for reasons.
Busy neighbour.
Righty-ho.
No, I can get away with playing a game, I think. But...
Right, are we good?
Yeah.
Yep.
Apart from my headlights don't work. Oh, and there's someone in the middle of the track.
That's a very good question. Well presented. Bear with me.
But I was 15 seconds behind Arch, so I reckon there should be a 15-second gap between me and everyone else.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look. It was all relatively close. Top three were a second above fourth place. Oh no, they weren't. Hang on. 12. No. Top three were 12 seconds ahead, and then it was all fairly close after that. Fourth and fifth, there was a gap of 5 seconds. Top 5.
Oh, I thought you were going to say top 3 there.
Top 5, what? 5 seconds?
15 seconds. Yeah, that sounds fair. So, CJ and Brian wait 10 seconds. Lando and Bees, because Adam's not racing, wait 15.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
Right, ready?
Yes.
Good, because we're already going.
10 seconds.
Beautiful.
In life, there are many million-dollar questions. Can I get away with this without facing the ire of next door? Will Blue Ukulele hold on? And will one of the Chargers from the rear of the field end up on the podium? We're going to find out now as the race gets going. 15 laps here at Blue Moon, infield A. And look at this, we are firmly into the darkness. It's Blue Ukulele who leads as they go towards the first corner. Our second batch of cars have just gotten away. It's CJ and Brian, and there goes Lando and Bees to complete the 13-car order. It's Blue Ukulele, though, that leads the way. Tiggertastic there in second place. All sorts of stuff going on further back in the pack. They're 2-3 wide as they turn off into the infield for the first time. Side by side for second place is Tiggertastic. Fights Flip-Flop. Julian in fourth and Happy Meal in fifth place. They're going 3 wide still. This is not a good idea. Tiggertastic in second, just by a nose, as they run towards the twin hairpins for the first time in this race. Tigger trying to cover off the inside, but he's got Flip-Flop and others all around him at the moment. It's a gaggle of cars all trying to fit through the first hairpin, and inevitably there's a lot of contact going on there. Julian comes out in second place. It's already a 2.8 second, make that a 3 second gap between Blue Ukulele and the chasing pack. don't think I've ever said that before, but there he is at the sharp end of the order by a significant margin. Julian bounces off the wall by the looks of it. Flip-flop then homes in, as does Happy Meal. Happy Meal up to second position. Goodness gracious me, what a dramatic first lap it's been for everyone except Blue Ukulele. Happy Meal up into second place then in that 77 car. Then it's Flip-flop in third position. Ticketastic in fourth. Julian and Spiky Brummy rounding out our top six as the headlights blaze towards the first corner for the second time in this race. We've got people off circuit. Who's that? It's Ticketastic, who's gone rally crossing. Good thing this thing has four-wheel drive. CJ in 8th place. He also dips wheels on the grass, trying to go too late on the brakes. Wacky there in 9th position. Oscar in 10th. Brian, Lando and Bees rounding out our order at this stage. But it's Blue Ukulele at the sharp end of the pack right now in that 63 car. He leads by just on 2 seconds, but Flip-flop is bringing that one down, and oh dear, I think Blue might be bringing himself down there. A bit of a snake rattle and roll through the first of the 2 hairpins, or at least turning into it in the braking zone. Things looked more than a little hairy for everyone's favourite resident musician. It's Flip-flop leading the charge with Happy Meal behind him. Spiky Brummy now up to 4th position. Let's see if Brummy can hold on to his fellow worker, his co-worker, and other Birmingham-ish person, Happy Meal, who is right on the back of Flip-flop. Flip-flop, we may remember as part of Cat Speed Performance, objectively one of the best teams in CLR history. No bias there. Flip-flop in second place with the fastest lap so far, a 1:19.4. There's time to be shed from that. He goes defensive into the first corner. Happy Meal, conversely, goes all the way around the outside, just about keeps the thing on the tarmac. I thought he was going to overshoot the corner completely there, but he succeeded and just about holding on. Spiky Brummy and Archie in 4th and 5th place. Archie having to fight off Julian at the moment. Lion looking for any way he can to get past. Archie choosing the inside line, but going too deep into the corner. He's lost out there, as has Spiky Brummy ahead of him. So Julian promoted to 5th place, and Spiky Brummy dropping off Flip-flop and Happy Meal. Happy Meal up the inside and past Flip-flop there at the first of the 2 hairpins. They go under the bridge once and then under a bridge the second time. And Happy Meal still having to fend off Flip-flop. Flip-flop gets back up the inside. He moves into second place again. Now they're trying to go side by side on the return to the oval. We know that's not a good idea. And Flip-flop decides that discretion is the better part of valour. And as these 2 have been scrapping, they've been closing in our race leader. Blue Ukulele is still there in the lead, but that gap has gone down from about 3 seconds to about 3/10. As we go on to the 4th lap of the race, he's snaking from side to side. I don't think there's a one-move rule in place here, unlike in Formula 1. And Happy Meal all over the back of his former fellow admin. I believe Happy has stepped back since I was last here, but Blue Ukulele has to step back to second place because Happy Meal has got through into the lead. Happy Meal leads the way then on lap 4 of the race. He is broken past Blue Ukulele first. Of course, Blue was our pole sitter. Happy Meal then will act as the hare in this race. He will try and get away as the others try and squabble through this pack of cars. The first of our drivers from the back row of the grid, Lando Norris, up to 8th place at the moment. So Lando, who was our pole sitter in the first race, now up to 7th position. He's on the hunt. He's got about 11 laps to do it. Let's see if he can get to the front of the field before the end of this one. It's Flip-flop in second place for now. He's also gotten past Blue Ukulele. Spiky Brummy there in 4th place. However, he's got company from Julian, who's trying to get up the inside as they go onto the oval, or not, bails out of it, probably for the best. Wacky in 6th place. Lando, as we covered, he's gotten past Archie on this lap of the race. Just looking back in the pack to see what's going on further back. Bees only in 12th place at the moment, with CJ in 13th, so those 2 haven't surged through the order as some of us would have anticipated based on the first race results. Lando with the fastest lap now, 1:16.994. That's much closer to the benchmarks we were seeing in the first race. Of course, we got the X factor of the darkness here in this second motor race. Spiky Brummy hasn't been able to follow Flip-flop because he's still got Julian all over the back of him. They've both managed to dispatch Blue Ukulele now, so Blue's down to 5th place. They've both gone very wide though, and now Blue getting back up into 3rd place, albeit helping Spiky Brummy. In fact, no, Spiky was helping Blue Ukulele. Sorry, the darkness catching me out there, and Blue rather being hung out to dry a little bit there, but Spikey continues on in his own right. Blue has been swallowed by the pack. He's down to 7th place. He falls behind Lando, who moves up to 6th position. We're at 1/3 distance in this race, and it's Happy Meal that leads the way. Flip-flop has been dropped a little bit on this lap. It's 1.7 seconds now, the gap. Spiky Brummy's almost 5 seconds behind him in 3rd place. Lots of sparks coming onto the banked corner there. I think a few people on the wrong side of the apex, let's say, coming onto the oval that time. Spiky with a little bit of breathing room between himself and Lando, who's now got himself up to 4th place. So Lando's there in 4th now. Lion in 5th and Wacky in 6th position. So Lando, who again was one of 2 drivers for the 15-second hold at the start of this race, he's managed to get very close to the podium now. Spiky Brummy is his next target, 1.3 seconds up the road. Lion and Wacky both trying to follow Lando in the classic Puma livery from the Group N era of Japanese motorsport in the early 1990s. And, well, Spiky has already been homed in upon here. It's very close going as they turn into the hairpin for the 6th time in this race. Lando now in attacking position. Lion and Wacky fighting it out for 5th place just behind them. But let's see if Lando can get himself into the podium positions before the end of this lap. He's got one more opportunity to do so, and that's the run onto the oval, the left-hand flick before we rejoin the banked circuit. He does get a good run, of course a slightly shallower run as he takes the inside of the corner, and now on the oval he gets a nose ahead, he gets a car ahead. The run was good enough for Lando Norris, but here comes Spiky Brummy. He takes the slipstream now off the back of the green car. Let's see if Brummy can retaliate as they run towards the first corner. Of course we turn off the banking and onto the rather more neutrally cambered section of the first corner that they use on this infield A layout. Spiky could not retaliate. Lando Norris remains in 3rd position. It's Lion and Wacky in 5th and 6th place. Brian and Blue rounding out our top 8 for the time being. Happy Meal still trying to build that gap, and it must be said he's not really succeeding. Flip-flop is following him, and in fact closing in on him, depending on whether Happy has put a foot wrong recently. I think he got a slightly poor run coming out of the right-hand bend in the 2nd sector, the first right-hander of the 2nd sector, where that wall often pulls you in if you touch the grass even a little bit. So the top 2 still within 1.5 seconds, and they have to be wary because our pole sitter from qualifying, arguably the quickest driver in this race, Lando Norris, is right there with them. However, he's just hit the wall coming onto the oval. That will have cost him some momentum. He was almost half a second up as of the 2nd sector on his fastest lap of the race, which is delving into the same kind of pace we saw at the sharp end in the previous race. 1:16.4s and the like. A 1:16.603 is still a very, very healthy lap time. And with 7 laps to go, 5 seconds between himself and Happy Meal in the lead, it's very, very doable indeed. Spiky Brummy is there in 4th place still. Lion and Wacky keeping a watching brief on him as they have been for a while, and Brian is also there in 7th position, not too far away in the slightest. He's closed in on this scrap for 4th place, and fully sideways there was Lando Norris. I think he ended up in the grass and perhaps even the barriers, and he is now falling into the clutches of, in fact, no, I think it might have been Spiky that had the moment, but nonetheless, it's very close into the hairpin, and Spiky running it very wide indeed, suggesting he does have dirty tyres, and that's allowed Lion into 4th position. It's the sound of the police up into 4th place then. The 666 car is up there in P4. Wacky trying to get involved in this as well. He's up the inside of Spiky for 5th, and he's succeeded in getting through. Oh, and a big hit of the wall there from Lion. That's going to stifle his momentum and most likely create a bottleneck into the first corner as some of these cars with greater momentum close in on him. Lion with the nose ahead for 4th place, but it's basically even Stevens between Wacky and Lion. Here comes Spiky Brummy to make it 3 wide into the first corner. Everyone breathe in. I hope you've been going to Weight Watchers because it's about to get a bit narrow. It's Spiky Brummy just hip checking Wacky a little bit there for the 4th position. Wacky keeps it on the tarmac by a matter of millimetres. And he does carry the momentum for 4th place there. Spikey down to 7th. I think that might have been an instance of self-demotion. Brian and Spikey both going rally crossing, missing the apex as they turn through the final corners of the first sector. That's dropped them away from Wacky and Jalion. Oscar now involved with Spikey and Brian, so 6th, 7th and 8th now under contest. Let's look further back to CJ, who's moved up to 9th place. Blue down to P10. Bees still there in 11th. Bees has been going on, but the progress has been slower than expected. Happy Meal still there in the lead of the race, though. 1.7 seconds is the gap between them, so it's remaining almost in stasis. It fluctuates a little bit based on, frankly, who has just nailed the last corner and who has got it slightly wrong. But by and large, these two seem about equal right now. The fastest lap between them is in Happy's favour, but only by about 1/10 of a second. So Flip-Flop and Happy on a relatively even keel. However, Lando Norris is closing in. Flip-Flop went wide through the first corner, and that's given a few more tenths to Lando Norris. He's down under 2 seconds now, away from the back of Flip-Flop. And also Purple in the first sector. He is on the hunt. I think a couple of little moments have cost him tenths here and there. He's 3.7 seconds away from the lead. That was at about 5 seconds 2 laps ago. Interesting shallow entry into the first of the hairpins, as I observed during the first race. It seems to work for him. Wacky in 4th position has managed to distance himself now from Jalion, so a little bit of breathing room for Wacky here in 4th position. He's 9 seconds away from the leaders, 6 seconds from the podium, so I think any further progress is going to be a long shot without intervention of motor racing fate. But let's see whether Wacky can hold on to that 4th place. Jalion much less comfortable there in 5th because Jalion. Yes, I was getting confused by the rhymes there. Jalion and Brian. I like that. Jalion in 5th place. Brian homing in on him for 6th at the moment. Oscar also there. And Spikey Brummy 2.8 seconds back. So Spikey, who was fighting for the podium 3 laps ago, he's no longer anywhere near that battle. CJ, in fact, is coming to trouble him for 8th position. Let's see if the Scotsman can find a way through there then. Meanwhile, the battle for 2nd place is getting much, much closer because Flip-Flop under a lot of pressure from Lando Norris, who once again goes shallow into the hairpin, as he does each and every lap anyway. It's now in the guise of an overtaking move rather than just a racing line. He's got the outside for the double apex, 3rd and 2nd last corners, if you will. And he's trying to get the inside line as they go back onto the oval. He's still got a nose in there. And he carries the momentum nicely. Flip-Flop very reasonable there. Allowed the room for Lando, who moves up into 2nd place with relative ease there. So it's 4.1 seconds now. The gap between Happy and Lando in 2nd place. We still got Flip-Flop in the slipstream, but he's not going to be close enough for a move into the first corner. Looks like things are getting interesting perhaps for 5th place. No, that was just a trick of the lights. It's 6th and 7th. Brian and Oscar, who are very close as they cross the line. Less than 2 tenths between them. Does Oscar pull the pin and make a move? The answer is no. Although it did look like he might have almost nibbled the rear end of Brian's car there. And Oscar with the inside line into the 2nd corner, trying his luck. And Brian gives a lot of room, doesn't quite get the car turned in, and that allows Oscar through into 6th position. Good driving from both parties there. Jalion will have to worry about the American flag driver in 6th place before too long. The 70 car is on the move. In fact, I imagine it's the 10 car. Thinking about it would make sense, wouldn't it? But Jalion in 5th. Jalion in 5th place with 0.8 of a second over Oscar in 6th. Let's see if that battle evolves in the next few laps. We're approaching lap 13 of the race, and on this lap it hasn't really been swinging in the favour of 2nd place Lando Norris as much as I had anticipated. Happy has gotten into the groove now. He's into the 16s, where previously he was in the mid-17s. The last 2 laps have both been 1:16.8 for Happy Meal, so he's dialed into the car. He's starting to figure out the pace. He's even purple in the first sector. Yes, pusp indeed, as Lando Norris continues to try and close in, but this is proving to be harder than he perhaps thought as he homed in on Flip Flop and Happy Meal a few laps ago. Gap is coming down, but not quite to the extent that we are expecting here. We're just a few corners away from the penultimate lap of the race, and Happy Meal has quite a comfortable 3.6 second lead over Lando. Oh, and Flip Flop there, trying to be a bit quick on the power coming out of the first hairpin. Almost ended up driving himself into the Armco, but gracefully he managed to catch the car and hold on to his dignity, I suppose, more than anything. Don't want to crash in an unforced error, do we? Julian in 6th place has a penalty. That's going to fall to CJ, isn't it? Half-second penalty as they come onto this oval. Let's see if Julian ends up losing out. Yes, he does. CJ with the inside line. Easy pass there, so CJ up into 6th position. Julian will try and retaliate, I have no doubt, for 7th, but that half-second penalty has cost him time. Spiky Brummy has some trouble. It's from the race winner in race 1, Bees, making a delayed attempt to get into the top 8. Let's see if Spiky Brummy can hold off the winner from last time out. Bees goes to the outside to try and set himself up nicely for this first corner to carry the speed and get the slingshot towards turn 2. Spiky, though, making the Mitsubishi wide. Not that that's a particularly hard task. And Spiky Brummy holds on to 8th for the time being, but Bees is certainly putting him on notice at this stage. Happy Meal turns onto the oval, the final corner for the second last time in this race. We've got just one more lap to go now as he comes onto the main straight, and it's 1.3 seconds between Happy and Lando. So Lando Norris has closed up in spite of what I was saying. I thought the gap wasn't coming down quite as much as expected. I still think that rings true, but a last lap of 1:17.9 for Happy indicates some errors have been made, and the gap continues to come down. It's around 1.2 seconds, 1.1, and coming down more and more. Apex to apex, corner to corner. Can Lando put in a stonking last lap? Let's wait and see and look further back. Flip Flop comfortable in 3rd, Wacky in 4th, Oscar's fine in 5th place, as is CJ in 6th. Julian has fallen back now in 7th place. Bees on the attack up against Spiky Brummy. He's gone wide into the first corner. He's got to worry about Brian behind him as well, but Spiky Brummy runs it out wide coming out of the first corner. Is that the opportunity that Bees needs? Bees is alongside Spiky, fishtailing it a little bit, and through into 8th place goes Bees. Go on indeed. And Spiky Brummy will try and retaliate, but I'm not sure he's going to succeed. It's Happy Meal who has come out onto the oval in the lead for the final time. The gap 2.2 seconds between Happy and Lando, so something's happened to Lando there on the final lap, but it will be Happy Meal who records a win for the first time on Gran Turismo 7 in the GTFU Sunday 1 makes. He crosses the line first ahead of Lando Norris, then it's Flip Flop who rounds out the podium. A great drive from Flip Flop to take 3rd place. Wacky will hold on to 4th despite the advances of Oscar in 5th place. Then it's CJ, Julian in 7th, and GTFU Bees holds on to 8th place. Spiky might struggle to hold on to 9th position, however, because here comes Brian. Brian has the slipstream. Can he get himself up out of 10th place and into the single digits? He's got the slipstream, but he's going to run out of road, surely. Brian tries, but he does not succeed in getting past 600ths of a second between Spiky and Brian. Tigger is trying to hold on to 11th place, but here comes Archie. Archie and Tigger having a great side-by-side scrap here. And it is going to be Archie who crosses the line in 11th place. He got the momentum coming out of the last corner. Tiggertastic taking 12th place. And GTFU Blue Ukulele pulls the reverse of a good race. First to last, 13th for Blue Ukulele, who is currently having an argument with the wall on the pit straight. One of the mechanics apparently said that ukuleles are shit in it, and the word in it was enough to trigger Blue into a spin. Happy Meal, though, is victorious in this second and final race of the One Makes. A commanding performance, held off Lando, and congratulations to our podium sitters, Happy, Lando, and Flip Flop.
Nice one.
Oh, fantastic, Adam. Well done.
I was being quiet-ish, because, you know.
Awesome, Adam.
Brilliant,
I
mate.
fucking love that.
Brilliant.